In 1841, something happened that had never been seen before in American history. A president died in office. William Henry Harrison had only been in the White House for 32 days when he suddenly passed away. The nation was in shock, but there was an even bigger question no one had a clear answer to. What happens next? At the time, the Constitution wasn't clear on whether the vice president fully became president or simply assumed the powers of the office temporarily. It only stated that the powers and duties of the presidency would transfer, but didn't say if that included the title itself. Many in Washington assumed the vice president would act as a temporary placeholder until Congress decided what to do. But John Tyler, Harrison's vice president, had no interest in being a temporary steward. Within hours of Harrison's death, Tyler made a bold decision. He declared himself president of the United States, not acting president, not interim president, but the legitimate, full-fledged leader for the remainder of the term. This shocked and outraged many in Washington. Critics, including members of his own Whig party, argued that he was overstepping. They called him His Excellency and insisted he was merely a caretaker. Some in Congress even tried to challenge his authority, arguing that a special election should be held or that power should remain in limbo until a decision was made. Tyler didn't back down. He took the presidential oath of office, moved into the White House, and immediately began exercising full executive power. His firm stance sparked political chaos. His entire cabinet, except for one member, resigned in protest. His own party abandoned him. There were even calls for impeachment, but Tyler refused to step aside, setting a precedent that would shape American history. Despite the controversy, Tyler's decision held. Every time a president has died in office since, their vice president has taken over for the remainder of the term, just as Tyler insisted should happen. His actions weren't formally codified into law until the 25th Amendment in 1967, but his precedent remained unchallenged for over a century. John Tyler may not be the most famous president, but his determination fundamentally changed the office of the vice presidency forever. Whether seen as bold or power-hungry, one thing is undeniable. He set a standard that remains in place to this day.